Son of Batman is a 2014 DC animated film. I just got done watching it. It's based off of the 2006 storyline that was adapted by Grant Morrison and Andy Kubert. Now, the plot, or at least the movie, opens up with Ra's al Ghul, him and his League of Assassins. You also see Talia al Ghul and her son, Damian Wayne. And it seems like Damian's being trained in prep to take over the League when Ra's al Ghul eventually dies. Just then, they get attacked by a bunch of masked men. They're led by Deathstroke, Slade Wilson. And Slade Wilson, for better or worse, kills Ra's al Ghul. So then Talia al Ghul says, okay, I'm going to bring you to your father, to meet your father for the first time, mostly for protection. And this is Batman. So the rest of the film, it's Batman dealing with the fact that he has a son, dealing with trying to bring him back from all of this hard training that he's gone through from the League of Assassins, and trying to see if he can salvage the humanity in his son. Now, what I thought of this film was, it's not bad. It isn't. I just don't like Damian Wayne. I don't. He's a dick. When he first gets dropped off to Batman, he's a smartass. He thinks he knows everything. The way he treats Alfred, you're just sitting there like, fuck you, little kid. And I know what they're going for. There's a moment where Alfred says to Batman, wow, he reminds you of how you were at that age. So they must have been going for something like, oh, at a young age, he's really smart and intelligent. And I guess he's kind of going through a similar thing because of the death of Ra's al Ghul. He's probably just as distant as Bruce Wayne was at that age. But I doubt Bruce Wayne was this much of a dick. And if he was, I didn't see that. Or we didn't see that, so thank God I didn't have to go through him being a little shit like this. There's even a moment where, because he was trained by the League of Assassins, he goes out to get revenge for what happened, and he wants to kill whoever he has to. And Batman's constantly trying to get him not to do this. He sneaks off on his own, and he has this cool chase and fight with Bronze Tiger. Nightwing shows up. And he doesn't really know what's going on, but he tries to stop this little kid. And the way he treats Nightwing, even after they tell him that he's Dick Grayson, he was the original Robin, everything him and Batman been through, Damian's still a dick to him. And then what annoyed me the most was that after that happens, Batman says, okay, I'm gonna, since you just keep running out there and doing all this crazy stuff, I'm gonna keep you at my side. And you're going to get to dress up in the Robin costume. I'm like, what? You're giving him the Robin costume? This little shit doesn't deserve it. I just didn't like this kid. I didn't think he deserved to be a Robin. We've already had 3 or more Robins. I did, however, find the actual plot interesting with Deathstroke. I like that they used him. He seems to be everywhere now. And I love his connection to the League of Assassins. Also because I'm watching Arrow, Season 2, and Deathstroke and the League of Assassins are both in there. They're not as connected on that show as they are here, but still, I like it. I like that he was initially supposed to be the next in line to take over the League, but when Ra's al Ghul found out about Batman, he put all of his interest and focus onto Batman. And it seems like, I mean, there's a line when Talia says to Batman about how they spent their night together. And Batman says that she drugged him, basically, to do whatever she wanted. And I guess that was to sleep with her. And I'm like, wow, Talia needed to do something to Batman's drink. Had to poison him in order to sleep with Batman? Like, really, Batman? Maybe he had to do more with not using protection. Maybe Talia purposely wanted to get pregnant by Batman. Maybe this was a plan with Talia and Ra's al Ghul to have this son that has Batman's bloodlines and then just go with him since they couldn't get Batman. All of that does sound interesting. And also, I don't know how much I care for the fact that Damian Wayne was the one that took Deathstroke's eye out. I'm like, I mean, I get what they're going for. They made it personal. Overall, it might sound like I didn't like this movie. It sounded like I was bashing it more than not. It's not really that. I did think the plot and stuff was interesting. I just don't really care for not only the Damian Wayne character, but I don't know how much I care for Batman having kids. I mean, I get it wasn't his fault. He didn't know about Damian until now. But it's like between Damian and the Huntress, how many kids does Batman have running out there that he doesn't know about? My rating for this movie, I guess technically I can't give it a matinee because it's not in theaters. So I guess that just gives it a rental. Because I don't even know if I would pay full price to buy it. But it's definitely worth checking out on a rental. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know in the comments below if you have seen Son of Batman. What did you think of it? Like and subscribe. Later!